Let's unhaul my books. Hello everyone, it's Aika. If you've never seen any of my videos before, hi, nice to meet you. And if you have, welcome back. First of all, sorry about my voice. I'm like really sick right now, so I sound super nasally, but I need to get this done. We're doing a book unhauling today, and it's so sad to see my books go, but I have way too many and I don't have the space to accommodate it anymore. This used to be my reading room. It's not my reading room anymore. I'm also going to be going to college. I don't have the space for all of them, and the thing is, I'm so lucky and so fortunate to receive so much PR from publishers and authors, and the thing is, I just can't keep up with all of them. I don't have the space for all of them, so I'm going to be going through all of my books. I'm going to choose the ones that I'm going to be keeping because I want to read them, or they just hold a special place in my heart, and I'm going to choose the ones that I want to donate and some that I'm going to sell. And if I do sell them, I'll be selling them on Pango's books only for like $3 to maximum $8, and I'm also only selling the books that I bought because it feels slimy to me if I try to sell books and make a profit out of something that I got for free. So those ones are going to be given to family or friends. And yeah, now I just need to go into the garage and try to figure out how I'm going to carry these massive heavy boxes of books into this room so I could pick through them. I think I have like 5 boxes in there filled with books, so wish me luck. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think those 6 boxes are my books and the rest are not. I think only 5 of them are my books, actually. The rest are just other stuff. So bye-bye reading room, bye-bye books. So sad. Okay, I need to figure out how I'm going to carry them in because I don't have a dolly, and these boxes are heavy. Holy crap, I don't think I can do that 4 more times. I genuinely don't think I can. We might have to do this in the garage. Let's unhaul my books. Okay, I think I need multiple piles. I think I need an I don't know pile as well because I already have a book that I'm not sure if I want to keep or not. Let's make a donate pile. I'm gonna put everything I'm gonna donate or give away in one pile right now, and I'll sort through them after. I don't know. Am I gonna read this? It's been sitting here. Oh, I'm gonna keep this just because I actually lended from Luke Off with Love to one of my friends, and then she had her mom hold it for her, and her mom spilled coffee all over it and she felt so horrible. She bought me a new copy, and I wouldn't have gotten mad at her for it because it was completely an accident, and she moved all of my tabs to the exact same spots they were in my original copy. I can't give this away. I can't sell it. It's too precious. Oh my god, a beat copy of Lord of the Flies from, what was this, freshman year? What type of green highlighter was I using? Why was that so bright? I just talked about how bright that green highlighter is. I figured out why this box is so heavy. It's because I have a bunch of yearbooks in here. And one thing about yearbooks is that they will be really, really heavy. I have a real problem here. I found a dolly, but I don't think I know how a dolly works. And it's not because I'm stupid. It's because the boxes are too like wide for them to go on a dolly. So I'm doing this in the garage because I cannot carry any more of the boxes in here. They are way too heavy. You're a strong, independent woman. Welcome to our laundry room. Another problem is that it is about 100 degrees outside, and The air conditioning does not come into the laundry room. Obviously not the garage, but the garage is hotter, so we're just gonna chill here in the laundry room and pick through these books. I genuinely cannot even drag another box of books into the laundry room, so welcome to my garage. Yes, it's messy, but this is where all the rest of my books are. They're tucked away in this corner, and I cannot lift it up. I can't do it anymore. No. I don't think you understand how difficult this is for me to do. Like, I feel like I just need to go with like my first impulse on whether to keep or to not keep these books, because if I think about it for any longer, I'm gonna somehow convince myself to keep it. And I know I shouldn't, because it's not like I'm gonna stop buying books. It's just, I don't want to say bye. This is so hard. Do I have a hoarding problem? That box was like the easiest box I had to do because I literally didn't get rid of any of the books in that box. But I made a mess, and now I need to carry all of these inside. Wow, this is tiring work. And then I need to sort through them, pick out the ones I'm going to sell, the ones I'm going to donate. Okay, these are all of the books that I'm gonna be going through. And I don't know if I'm getting rid of all of these yet. I'm gonna try to keep with what I told myself of getting rid of most of these books, even though I really, really want to keep them. I feel guilty about getting rid of them because some of them I feel guilty if it's sent to me and I'm not keeping them, and some of them I also feel guilty because I bought it and I'm not keeping them. I don't know, but like no matter where I look, I'm just like, I feel very, very guilty about not keeping all of these books. But I know that like someone else would probably love these books more and appreciate it more than I do, or than I did. Especially because a lot of these books are literally untouched. So okay, we are back in business. I'm going to go through all of these piles because I disorganized all of them, and now I need to organize them in ones that I'm selling and ones I'm donating or giving away. All of these books are gonna be donated or given away. I still need to go through them. Some of them I may decide to keep, but as of right now, these are definitely gonna be going to be donated. Not selling these at all because most of them were sent to me. Most of them were sent to me by either an author or publisher. Not selling those. Now I need to go through this section, and these are all actually books that I bought. So I'm choosing the ones that I want to sell. Maybe some that I want to keep. Who knows? Okay, I separated all of these and I ended up deciding to keep some of the ones I was originally gonna donate. I can go back to those and see if I could unhaul them later on, but I'm gonna go through the ones I am unhauling. A lot of these I've read and I just don't see myself picking up again. Some of these I just don't see myself picking up in the future, or like I would rather listen to the audiobook of it. So let's go through them. First is The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood, and I actually really loved this book, but I don't see myself picking it up again. I think it's adorable, but someone else could love this book as much as I did. Then I have The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and this book was beautiful, but the only reason I'm getting rid of this is because I have the collector's edition of it, so I don't need the original hardback. I did read this one, but the collector's edition is blue, it has foiling, it's very pretty. I am keeping that one. I have Daughter of the Pirate King and Daughter of the Siren Queen, and I read these. I really enjoyed them. I am getting rid of these because I have the UK editions as well, and I'm keeping those ones. I'm gonna be unhauling The Mistake and The Deal by Elle Kennedy. The reason why is because I actually didn't really like The Mistake. I DNF'd this book. I really liked The Deal, but again, it's just not a book that I think I'm gonna pick back up in the future. To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo. I read this when I first started getting into reading. It's a young adult Little Mermaid retelling type book. These Violent Delights and Our Violent Ends by Chloe Gong. I read These Violent Delights and I really liked it, but I just never found myself looking to pick up Our Violent Ends. I think I told myself I was going to, and then I just never did, and now I completely forgot about These Violent Delights. And you know, I don't really see myself rereading it. I think it's something that I will listen to in the future. I do intend on doing that, but yeah, unfortunately I'm just gonna have to say bye to these. These are like brand new copies, especially Our Violent Ends, and I think someone else should read them. Then they have the entire Vampire Academy set, and I bought this because I thought that I was going to read it, but I just never ended up picking it up. I bought the entire set at once, and the thing is, it's been on my shelf for almost a year and I pretty much forgot about it, so I think it's just better if someone else has it. The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. I liked it. I had fun reading it when I read it. Never picked it back up. The Siren by Kiera Cass. This one I was really iffy about getting rid of because Kiera Cass has such like a sentimental value to me, but I love the selection. That's where like that series has my heart. This book is just kind of meh. Love and Gelato. I never ended up picking it up, never ended up reading it. Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. I wanted to read it because I was in the mood for a cute little spicy rom-com, never ended up touching it, so we're unhauling that. History Is All You Left Me. I was in like a phase where I really liked sad books. I also have They Both Die at the End here somewhere, and I just never touched them. These have been on my shelf for like 2 years. I never touched it. You've Reached Sam by Dustin Tao. I didn't like it. I didn't finish it, so. The Roses of May by Dot Hutchinson. I actually really want to read this, but I think I would rather listen to the audiobook. Normal People by Sally Rooney. I originally wanted to read this because I also had an English paper I had to write, and one of the topics we could write it on was normal people, but I ended up not having time to read the whole book and write the paper, so I just chose a different topic. But that's pretty much why I bought this, because I've heard incredible things about it and I originally wanted to read it, so. But now I'm not in that class anymore. Don't really see myself reaching for this book. Warcross by Marie Lu. My friend absolutely adores Marie Lu, but I don't know if I am the biggest fan of her books. I think they're great. I never actually touched this one, but I did read the Legend trilogy and I really liked it, but I did kind of struggle through the last 2 books, and I never ended up reaching for Rebel, so that's why these are also going to be unhauled. 1,000 Heartbeats by Kiera Cass. Not the biggest fan of this book. Spelled by Betsy Show. I read this book in like 8th grade. Can't remember anything about it. It's like some sort of Wizard of Oz YA fantasy retelling. Dear John by Nicholas Sparks. I knew the name Nicholas Sparks and I knew the name Dear John from the Taylor Swift song, so I was like, you know what? Let's let's read it. I read a quarter of it and never touched it again. Damsel by Alana K. Arnold. I got this secondhand, never touched it. This seems brand new. Promises and Pomegranates by Sav R. Miller. I was reading this, I think I got almost halfway through, and then I stopped, and now I can't remember anything about this. I don't see myself looking to reach for it again. I was really into dark romance for a moment, and now I don't really see myself reaching for dark romance books anymore. Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas. I got this when this book was very, very big on Book Talk, and I just never got around to reading it, and I still haven't, so this is a brand new copy that I just never touched. Hooked by Emily McIntyre. I just don't see myself rereading this. This was good. I like Scarred better. And that one I listened to the audiobook of, and I read the ebook version of it. Haunting and Hunting Adeline. I read these very questionable books, didn't finish Hunting Adeline. And I have a bunch of Colleen Hoover books from when Colleen Hoover was very, very big on Book Talk, and everyone kept talking about her books, so I bought a bunch of her books. I only read about 2 of them. The only one I actually did enjoy was Verity and It Ends With Us. Then I have The Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy. This did come in a box set, but the box set was like janky, so I just threw it out. I read The Summer I Turned Pretty, and then I just listened to It's Not Summer Without You and We'll Always Have Summer. Red, White, and Royal Blue. I just don't see myself picking this up. I am going to continue the audiobook of it though. I did start that, and I'm going to continue that, but I just don't see myself picking up the physical book. Suit by B.B. Easton. Me and my friend got this as a blind date with a book from Barnes & Noble. We both grabbed one. We thought it would be fun, but I just don't see myself actually reading this book. Then I have Parable of the Sower by Octavia E. Butler. This was a dystopian book, and I read this for class. It was actually really good. I half read this and I half listened to it on Audible. Yeah, those are the books that I am going to be listing on Pango's Books. Some of these are like tabs, so I do need to get rid of the tabs for them and make sure that I didn't kind of like annotate it. If I did, then I'm just going to be donating them. So I have 55 books here, and I have at least 50 books in the box that I am donating, and those are books that I have received for free, which I'm extremely, extremely grateful for. But I just, again, I don't have the space to accommodate all of those books, and I know someone else would love and appreciate it so much more than I can. But yeah, thank you so much for accompanying me through this process. But you will be seeing 2 new rooms for me. You'll be seeing a new room in my parents' house, and also a new room in the city where I'm going to university. So new bookshelves, that's so exciting. But no more reading room, which is kind of sad, but at least I got 2 bedrooms. That's kind of fun. Thank you for accompanying me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!